The Syrian army says that it has shot down one of 4 Israeli warplanes that violated the country's airspace. According to the Syrian military, another Israeli jet fighter was also hit by air defense system after the planes carried out several airstrikes on a military base near the city of Palmyra in Homs province. Syria denounced the air raids as an act of aggression aimed at helping Daesh terrorists. This comes as Israel has also confirmed that its aircraft struck several targets in Syria and that the Syrian army fired several missiles at its jets. Tel Aviv claims none of the Syrian rockets hit the warplanes and that it intercepted one of the missiles north of Jerusalem, Al-Quds. Professor of Lebanese University, Mr. Jamal Wakim, joins us now on the line from the Lebanese capital, Beirut, to offer us more insight on this recent Israeli violation of Syrian airspace. Mr. Wakim, welcome to the program. Syria has denounced the air raids as an act of aggression aimed at helping Daesh terrorists. Talk to us about what took place and also about the timing of these attacks.
Well, I believe that this is a new development in the struggle between Syria and Israel, because it's the first time that Syria could retaliate and inflict losses on the Israeli side. This is yet to be confirmed. But we can conclude from the Israeli statement that they don't want any escalation, and from activating their anti-missile defenses, that the Syrian retaliation was able to ward off any further escalation by the Israelis. And I believe that this comes at a crucial moment when Syria was able to achieve major advances and progress in controlling the northern area and limiting the areas controlled by insurgents supported by the United States and by Israel and the Western coalition. So this comes as an attempt by the Israelis and, of course, the Americans to drive a wedge in the defenses of the capital and the southern areas as part of an attempt by the Israelis to try to see if they could destabilize southern Syria and test Syrian defenses in case they want to wage a major offensive in South Syria.
Thank you very much, Sir. Professor of Lebanese University, Mr. Jamal Wakim, joining us on the line from the Lebanese capital, Beirut. And staying on topic, senior university lecturer Tim Anderson believes that Israel openly supports terrorist groups in Syria.
It's well known that Israel, unlike the other partners in the region, openly support all of the terrorist groups in Syria, and they respond to the actions and sometimes the setbacks of those groups. I mean, the Israeli media have asked the government specifically when Israel is giving assistance to wounded fighters in northern Israel, whether there's certain groups they favour and not others, as in the US approach to saying there are moderate rebels and extremists. And the Israeli government has made it very specific that they don't discriminate, that they support all of the groups that are against the Syrian government. So it's a particularly inhuman intervention, given that those al-Qaeda groups have just carried out some horrible atrocities in Damascus in recent days. It shows a very little human decency on the part of the Israelis, or any sort of sympathy for the religious pilgrims and the lawyers and the ordinary people in restaurants in Damascus who've just been slaughtered by these terrorists in Damascus.